Oh my god. Oh, still want to lay down. That's what me say, why, me don't care how me try to be pretty on camera and, look nice and whatsoever. I want to get dressed up and nice, I can't find nothing to talk about. But I started my first video natural. And every morning or night before me go to bed, and that's how me find the energy. It's like when I am just natural. But whenever time you see me pretty up myself, I can't find nothing to talk about. I can't find nothing to talk about. So no matter what I try to say, it won't come out. So, this is my preaching for 2012, that we already been through it already and done an experience and know. Don't run into it and run to take your mouth and put it over a person's rectum. I want to send your penis up inside of a person's rectum, because you do not know if that person has just taken a stool before that person get to your agenda. Just like as I said, some people like ranking meat. Some people do oral sex and do not brush them teeth after them finish. And I believe that man don't feel no way. Women don't feel no way. But I believe that if you are the type of person who will love oral sex and love to give backwash sex, walk around with toothbrush and Listerine, man. And nothing that in your bag. Nobody not know you have inside of your bag. When you go to the bathroom and you're done, you just brush your teeth and cleanse yourself and make sure you do not swallow no pum juice. I don't know what it's like to eat a pum and to know how far the saliva can go. But normally, I don't feel to say those things to swallow. I don't think man who do oral sex supposed to swallow woman pum juice. Have a bucket beside you and spit out the juice, because that is something that when you really feel let out juice, you think a shower, yeah, shower. Oh, and that beer becomes wet, slimy, full of juice. Where juice come from out of our body. It's a special juice that builds down there. Is it right for it to go inside here and send down there? Some man breath smells like pum. Mouth clean and everything, but them breath smells like pum. Because they swallow too much pum juice. Do not swallow pum juice, because pum juice have acid in it and it is saltish. Why the reason God put that the ingredients they and build it so you couldn't build it fresh enough? That is something they never fresh. Pum ever fresh? Pum never fresh. Now care how you wash pum this minute. Pum can only stay fresh for at least, I would say, 20 to 15 minutes. Before pum start gathering back pum scent. Now care what kind of fragrance you use out there. And wash pum and take pum and carry pum through the door. While pum start walk, pum body start let off its natural fragrance. Don't think when you wash pum that's it. Only the outside can be washed and smell fresh for 15 to half an hour. But what about the inside? The machine that's inside, that is a oven, that is a factory that never closed down and will never shut down until it's wreck. And even if it's wreck, you have some pum wreck, dry, no matter what you do. Suck them breasts, suck every part on them body, no lubrication, no come out of them vagina dry, because they use them vagina too early, them use it too often, them put them vagina under sex abuse. And sex abuse is not a wonderful for a vagina. Because when man give sex abuse with revenge and vexation, they really ram the pum pum to really get back at the woman. Some man don't like to put them on a woman. They like to use them puppy and beat the woman with it. Sex her and screw her really hard and jam out her belly button that she have been up like a S in the bed. That is what some man is all about. So my fellow men for 2012 who already eat pum pum in from 2010 or who just out try pum pum now. Because you have these younger generation right now, they are enjoying themselves more than we adults. So all the young ones them who are come up in the world and experience oral sex will not get no teachment about oral sex. No teachment about oral sex from in the home. And if a mother and father in the home with a teenager which is 17, 18 galang down. Well, they say some start from 16 if you start tell them from 16 if you start tell them from 16 galang down. If you're a mother, you're a father and you perform oral sex, papa, or mama who love to give oral sex to, or receive body washer, all them kind of something they would have to do with the sexual part of life. Take your pitney them man and sit them down man. Father, take off your son. Mother, be there too. Be there too, because we are the one who carry the vagina. We know how the vagina is and what the vagina is all about. Tell your son the truth, man. Say, sonny boy, there's a lot of things out here to expect. You have girls out there right now who does not love intercourse. They want to take your penis and put it in their mouth. As a first timer, don't make your kid explore upon somebody else and discover. No, you tell them yourself. Don't tell them yourself. Are you ashamed? Or be afraid to say, papa, papa, no, mom. You pick your nose, say, papa, do oral sex. And you pick the film and say, mama, perform oral sex. Remember, say, mama and papa did young too. None of we out there ain't no perfect. None of we. But we need to tell we pick them so they can learn from we and how far to go. Tell your son, don't swallow no pum juice, baby. If you decide to go and explore and experience that form of world, because it's a very pleasurable world, I tell you, sin, it's sweet like sin. It's sweet like sin, because all of us the part earth, we do more sins than we not commit no sin. So at the end of the day, tell your pitney, say, son, do not swallow no vagina juice. Why? Mama, this is where mama comes in now. Mama, if you tell the boy pitney what a vagina is all about, what come out of the vagina during the day and during the night. Vagina leak, vagina send out white stuff out of it, end up with panty. Some of the young girls them nowadays they don't even know how to spread them bed more than to go wash their vagina. So sonny, if you go down on your vagina and the vagina smell fishy, don't eat that vagina. Be open. He might go say, mom, I'm not into those things, or he's not going to tell you that he's going to do it, but at least let him get the knowledge of what to expect. So vagina is not a clean something. There's a doctor say cleaner than the mouth. Yes, it's cleaner than the mouth because it sterilizes itself. But it sterilizes itself with its own ingredients. Mankind makes sterilization for them out. But down there is sterilized by itself, and pum pum juice must not be swallowed. Because it's full of acid and it's salt, and you don't know what kind of ingredients build pum pum juice, but it build down there, so it stay down there. So if it go down in your so and go down in your system, cause problem. So these are the things that parents should sit down and tell their kids. That girl child, one thing a mother can tell a girl child, so when you're alright, you have man out there who want to go down for you, and he go want you to do back the same thing to him. And if you feel like you want to do the same thing to him, okay, so be it, is love making. Go ahead and do it. But make sure, say, put on a condom while you're doing it. If it's your personal boyfriend and you know say you're him alone a date, Do it, baby, but make sure say man let out semen out of them, you know, but female semen and nothing compared to fi. Man semen and man natural body, man have them something there in them body too. But when man let out for them something, when it's love making, that's the only time you see lubrication come out of man, little white semen you see around out of them penis head. That's the only time it come out when them horny, but naturally for we body normally let it out. Tell your son, say, baby, if you have a personal girlfriend, don't be afraid to look upon her panty. See what comes out of her body and how clean her body is. Some woman can show their woman them panty seat. But if it's your woman go in her bathroom and when she a baby, you take a look on her panty. And you look on her panty, yes, it's gonna be disgusting to you and wonder, my God, walking around, what a fine woman walking around, but her crutches no clean, no clean. You have some woman you look on them panty like that, they can put on back them panty for 2 or 3 times for the day. Because of how them body function, how them body is, how them take care of them body, how them care for them body. So it's how you treat your body and what come out. If you don't treat your body right, me I tell you choose on something come out that even as a woman take off her panty, she afraid to look on the crutches of it. I just something nasty, and these are the things we be open out here, because as I said, a lot of people walking around and when they go behind closed door, it's a totally different something. So if you check all of those something, check your body and see what it is like. To be honest with you, I have seen some in the past, and when me look at another woman panty or buck up panic, because some of them don't like to wash them panty, they take your phone up the same way, take off and put in a them bag. Same, some of them take it put in them jar same way. Now I wash it. And me buck up a few in my days coming up, and they leave you. Me when I look at me, I said, holy nothing. That pum pum look like it never wiped with that tissue when it is being peed. That pum pum look like it hasn't been washed for days, because it will pass sweat and dirt and white something mixed up in a one black stain. Pum pum stain, you know, pum pum ever stain a panty up flip. Pum pum is stainy. So parents we talk to them pitney and tell them pitney what and what to do and what not to do. Because me not talk to make boy not tell him, so baby, there are going to be girls out there who's going to want you to take your mouth and put down there. So but you see, whenever time he depend my menstrual, I make him was sending for the pad, and I say, baby, let me say no blood out of my vagina. So at the end of the day, these things are just not right. Me no want to know if me picking up there, then don't do it. But when he reach certain ages, nothing I can that do, but when I tell him what to expect, so he can be cautious while he's going there. He can observe a woman properly. And me, well, if I was single, me, as me say, a man will have 2 or 3 women, me not go down pan him. Because me not suck off no woman vagina pan no man puppy head. Me, if a female man, that are totally different. But at the end of the day, a man will have 2 or 3, 4 women out there. So why would you take for your mouth and put on for your penis when I'm pushing penis in so many other women? And then go take it, put in a for your mouth, whole heap of pum pum stain the pan that they go inside of the penis head. That's why they say people use condom. Because pum pum juice go down in a man penis head. Man no care nothing, man have to go in and slime me something in our work and get a come. That's all man care about, but man no care about these personal things. Before you start kiss a woman, don't even looking at the woman mouth and see what teeth inside here, how much rotten teeth inside here. But definitely take a check and look. Smell the person breath while you go near the person. Person breath not smell good, you know, so that person is taking good care of herself or himself. So at the end of the day, these things we must start notice, man. We know we've been through so much raga last year. So 2012, make we step up now and start notice people personal hygiene.